We're born looking like our parents, but we'll die looking like our decisions. The decisions that you are making each and every day of your life has the power to change or either destroy your life. It's all up to you whether you decide to do something big with your life or you decide to settle for the less. Remember, an ordinary person deserves an ordinary life, but an extraordinary person, the person who goes out of their comfort zone to find what they deserve an extraordinary life. If you are living an ordinary life, this simply means that the decisions that you are making each and every day of your life are simply the result of what you're actually experiencing. For you to actually experience a different lifestyle, you have to start with your habits. You have to start with the way you think. So many people, they want to change their lives, meanwhile they haven't changed their mindsets yet. Because if you're experiencing something that you're not happy about, it simply means your mindset, your thinking pattern, you're not thinking the right thoughts, your thoughts that will bring about change in your life. Because if you have been thinking about positive thoughts, thoughts that are actually positive for your life, you wouldn't be experiencing what you are not happy about. Let us start with the mind. Let us start with the thinking. We cannot think like our parents because what they used to apply back in the days cannot be applied in today's world. The life and also the world is changing. So am I. So why are you not changing? If the current state of our reality is seeking or even demanding you to step out of your comfort zone to learn things that you never learned before, to learn the things that seems to be far-fetched. Because we live in a society where if you go out of your comfort zone, people will tend to be against the idea of evolving simply because we're doing something that they've never done before, which to them seems like it is very scary. Who else have you seen doing it? We have seen a lot of people like your Elon Musk, one of the richest people in the world, who have had these crazy ideas, this crazy thinking, which has led into who he is today. And we are admiring him for that. And you there just thinking to yourself, let me listen to my parents. Yes, your parents, maybe they have done something big back in the days that was relevant at that time. But for now, that thinking, it has left with their generation. This is a new generation. We have to apply what we are supposed to apply in this new generation. That's why it's good to learn. That's why it's good to constantly evolve, which will allow you to excel in many areas of your life. You're out there not moving forward or even stagnant or even stuck in your life simply because you're refusing to let go of the current vision of yourself for a new vision of yourself. This new reality that you're about to step into requires you to let go of your past reality. I was telling this other lady, this other time, who was my co-writer, we collaborated on this project with these amazing people who are doing amazingly well in their endeavors, and I'm truly happy for them. But the main point, or even the main reason why I'm saying this, is simply because she was very curious to say, I'm not comfortable doing so and so because I was giving her a task to do something that I can't even mention for certain reasons. So she was like, you know what, I can't do 1, 2, 3 because I'm busy with this, I'm busy with doing it, I'm busy doing this. And I was like, you know what, this new life that it shows requires you to let go of your past life. It's about time where you need to change. This new reality that you're stepping into requires you to let go of what you're still holding on to. Because if you're still holding on to your past life, your new life or your new reality will never unfold because you're still stuck in the past. This is the very same scenario for people who are refusing to heal, who feel like they're okay, who feel like they're comfortable living the way they live, but their current way of living, it is what is damaging them, it is what is keeping them stagnant, and at the end of the day, they come out to complain to say life is not unfair. Life is not fair, I mean to say. But the truth of the matter is that You are the one who has the power to change or even destroy your reality. It's all about time. It's about time where we need to change. It's about time where we need to heal. Start healing for the next or even the upcoming generation to learn these good habits from people like us. I'm setting a very good example not only for my siblings, but for the people who will come after me, the new generation that is going to come after me, because they will see my work, they will see my impact, which has led to what they're experiencing. I'm not living this life the way that I'm living it to actually impress other people. I'm not even there. I'm more focused on having to build a legacy that whispers hope, whispers courage, and healing for generations yet to come. I'm here for a bigger mission, and that mission is the reason why I don't even need motivation or even seek inspiration from the outside for me to actually excel in my areas of life. No, I'm already inspired, I'm already empowered by the actions that I'm taking each and every day of my life. I don't mean to sound very arrogant or even sound egoistic, no. I'm raising out facts that most young men can learn from people like myself. I'm building a legacy that will be inherited by generations. I don't even mean to brag, because building and running a legacy at the age of having fun, it's not something that most people or even young men are ready to do, because it takes a lot. Instead of you to actually go out there and be out there and live life the very same way other young people are doing it, and you decide to pursue this life that it seems like it's boring, it seems like it's a low life, but in the long run it has the potential to yield very good results that will be inherited by many people who are coming after you. That's why it's good for you to actually have that kind of thinking, to say whatever I'm doing will not only positive impact or even affect my life, it will also affect the lives of others, whether positively or negatively. So it's all up to me to change. It's all up to me to break this generational curse, because we live in a society where most people are seeking validation. They want to impress other people, but at the end of the day, they end up unhappy. You are buying things and doing things that you don't love to impress people who don't even love you or even like you. Why is that? And I'm speaking to men mostly, because they are the ones who are victims of this fancy or even this fleshy lifestyle that feels like if you are doing certain things, going to certain places, wearing certain clothes, it means you are living life. But in the long run, you're destroying that life. We live once, and we should do things at a certain level where we won't regret why we were doing whatever we're doing. I'm not actually come here to say that or even claim that I'm doing well in my life. Everything is just working according to my favor, or even working the way that I want it, or working in a way that it should be. No, I'm here to say that I'm trying each and every day of my life to see what I dream about, to see what I envision unfold into my reality, and also in the reality of many others who depend on me. Because a life of a man shouldn't be an ordinary life, it should be an extraordinary life. Yes, women can have an ordinary life, a life where they just be themselves and just be happy. For men, I highly believe that for every man, for you to seek validation or even happiness as a man, it's something that is driven out of feelings. And a man shouldn't be driven by feelings. They should be driven by logic. What needs to happen needs to happen. Whether we feel good about it or even whether we feel bad about it. And life has been teaching me a lot lately about that kind of aspect of it. which I couldn't learn just by observing, which I couldn't learn just by listening, which I couldn't learn just by seeing others doing it. I only had to learn it through experience. What have been going through lately had taught me what I just shared with you on today's video. And I'm not sure if you did happen to find value in what I've already shared with you on today's video, but if you did, please let me know in the comment section on what value have you picked out in this video. Also guys, for more life-changing information, there is a book called To the Leader in You by myself, Duncan Mnisi. I'll leave the link to the book on the description box. On that note, if you're new to this YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and press the notification bell so whenever I get to upload, you will be the first one to be notified. On that note, I'll see you guys on our next YouTube video. This is your boy Duncan Mnisi. I'll see you guys on the next one. Do not forget to subscribe.